Second Ezra, chapter 6, verses 22 through 24. All right? It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouse shall suddenly be found empty. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear, they shall be suddenly afraid. Verse 24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakah Padash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and blessing and salutation to the elect men who push this truth. Shalom. All right? Global supply chain shortages. Global supply chain shortages. Famine. All right? The beginning of it. All right? Stemming from an article that I have read for the last 2 days. Okay? And I sent another article today. Okay? About how the gas prices are going to be at $4 this coming summer. And that was on foxnews.com. It said warmer weather will produce higher gas prices this summer. Okay? And in the comment sections, you had Edomites, even the Jake women was even in there talking about the Keystone Pipeline, okay? How Biden, when he came in office, he's driven these prices up, okay? Now they're calling him Bear Shelves Biden. Joe Bear Shelves Biden. That's his name, okay? So the article states, the headline from Zero Head says, Farming Insider warns the coming food shortages are going to be far worse than we're being told. The coming food shortages are going to be far worse than we're being told. And we're going over these precepts, okay, back to back to back, saying them over and over and over again. If you don't like it, don't watch it, because this is all prophecy, okay? This is straight prophecy. So in the article it states, the information that I am about to share with you is extremely alarming. But I have always endeavored to never sugarcoat things for my readers. Right now, there are shortages of certain items in grocery stores across the United States, and food supplies have gotten very tight all over the globe. I have repeatedly warned that this is the beginning, okay? And this is, this is an Edomite who has wrote this, okay? He says he has repeatedly warned about this. But what the true prophets, beginning with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, been saying this for right at damn near 40 years, between 30 and 40. Okay? Warning you that this was coming. Okay? So when this Edomite says this, the scripture backs that up also. Acts 2 and 17 in the book of Joel, the 2nd chapter. Is going to pour out his spirit upon all flesh. And we're warning you that this is coming down the pipe. That these shortages are going to lead to a global famine. Alright? Malnutrition. All right, the book of Ezekiel. All right, let's go to Ezekiel real quick. I'm going to make this quick. All right, Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee. And you're being made because you were predestined. Okay? Before the foundations of the earth, before the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai formed you in the belly of the womb, he deemed thee a prophet, a watchman. I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. So this is the warning. The final one at that is going out. Okay? Starvation is about to be at a mass scale. Okay? So more into the article. All right? It says corn, for example, typically takes about 600 pounds of fertilizer per acre, plus 50 gallons of liquid nitrogen. Times that by many acres, and that's a lot of money. Soybeans take much less, and a lot of those burgers that they make, whether it be from Whataburger or Fast Track, okay, or Raceway, wherever you want to get it, Five Guys, whatever like that, okay, Burger King, so on and so forth. A lot of those burgers are soybean burgers, okay? It says soybeans take much less, okay? The plan, and the reason I say that because when the shortage hits, you're not going to be able to get them damn burgers anymore. Okay? And it's going to get worse. The plan for us and most others around here is to drastically cut corn acres and switch to soybeans. Problem is, there is apparently a soybean seed shortage because others have this plan as well. We were lucky enough to pre-buy enough to do it. However, most people, especially young farmers or farmers, where that is, all they do, probably don't have the money to front like that. Let's go to the book of Revelations. Revelations chapter 6. All right. Revelation chapter 6. All right. And verse 6. Revelation 6 and 6, straight to the point. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. So this is driving, okay, when people are on it specifically. Let me give an example. I was on the previous job, okay, before they released me because I didn't want to shave. Okay, that's another video, a testimony that I have, okay, persecution. Okay, they got rid of me because I didn't want to shave in the chemical plant. Okay, working in the chemical refinery, they didn't want me, they wanted me to shave, but I didn't do it. Okay, so they released me. Okay, laid me off, however you want to put it. All right, but before that happened, okay, Esau told everyone on the job that they were going to get a raise, $1.75 raise. Okay, because of the price of how the economy is and everything going up, so they were going to get a raise. So when you look at that word penny, it means denarius. Okay, you look it up in the Blue Letter Bible. So the amount you make is going to have to, okay, match the prices that are out here right now because things are fucking high right now. Okay? And this is what's going to drive, okay, 2nd 15 and 2nd 16 to come in full effect. This is going to cause people to rise up because they're not going to be able to afford these things. Like I said earlier, with the gas prices going up. Okay? Now they're setting these fucking mandates. You see what's going over there in Canada. Okay? They want to end it all. All right? Take it all off. Okay? That's what's going to come over here to Babylon the Great. A man has to make a certain amount of money, okay, in order to match how it is out here. You can go into these Whole Food markets, Walmart, everything like that, where they're closing up packages and everything like that. That's what's going to cause people to go crazy. Okay? And you seen on W7 where they're actually closing down the meat products so people won't take them or steal them because of how the prices are right now. So you're gonna have to match that income with the prices that are out here with the products, man. You have the consumer, you have the products, you have the producers, okay, who distribute them. Okay. All right. So it says, last little bit, it says, there just isn't much history to base any of this on. I just see it hurting both grain farmers and animal farmers, and also translated to more shortages and price increases for consumers who buy the end products. And the thing that you normally would buy that are not there, that's going to piss people off. Okay? The things that people can buy, if you want to continue to get them, you're going to have to pay to get it. All right? And if a little small scale war takes place over there in Ukraine, which will not be nothing but, if it do happen, won't be nothing but a couple of days, if that, okay? It's going to drive prices up even higher. You're seeing the stocks falling right now, okay? Dow dropping every day, okay? NASDAQ dropping every day, okay? People not fucking working, okay? Oh, let me get that. Spirit, let me get that. All right, like I said, I'm going to make this quick. This Sirach, all right? I'm sorry, this is Ecclesiastes. I'm thinking about Sirach. Ecclesiastes chapter 12. Ecclesiastes chapter 12. All right? And verse 1. It says, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw not, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. And it says what? While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars, we remember now created in the days of our youth, which is right now. Okay? And the evil days is coming. Jacob's trouble. Okay? The Most High always brings a shortage before he actually brings the actual famine. Okay? He always sends his prophets out before he actually brings the destruction. Okay? Signs done in order. The Most High Yahweh through his Son Yahweh Shai is perfect in everything that he does. Okay? So the evil days is coming. Okay? And we're feeling the midst of the four winds that are blowing upon the earth right now. And one of those winds is what? Famine. Alright? Verse 2. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. Who are the keepers of the house? J.P. Morgan. Okay? Bank of America. The Federal Reserve. Those are the keepers of the house. Not a Federal Reserve talking about just because we have a 40-year high on inflation, okay, we're going to drive interest rates up beginning in March, okay? So the Fed is going to actually crash this economy, okay, and usher in a digital currency, a digital system. Everything is going electric. They want to do away with the cash, okay? Cash is a thing of the past, man. It's over with. All right? America's over with. And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. No one is working. Okay? So how are you going to have these crops from these farmers to grow, to produce these products when no one can work? Okay? No one is working right now. Okay? Matter of fact, let me get that. Like I said, that Second Ezra is on my mind. It's the Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 24. It says, there shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. This is the beginning stages of this prophecy coming into fulfillment. Okay? Because ultimately what this is when everyone is just destroyed and only the elect are being divided of this place from this great destruction that's coming to this place, man. So when you don't have laborers, your crop doesn't come in. What did the Edomite tell those jakes on the movie Life when they were out there in that hot ass sun? He said, your crop don't come in, you go hungry. So when the crops don't come in, it produces hunger. Point blank period, man. It's simple. All right? Get a last little bit. All right? Because this is happening in South Africa. It's happening in South America. You see what happened over there in the land of Ham, beginning with when this thing first popped off with this pestilence. Okay? You seen the plague of locusts over there in the land of Ham. Okay? In South Africa. They're spread all the way across the so-called Middle East. All right? So it has it in South America. All right? Over in the land of Ham. Let's read a little bit of that. It says, if you love to drink coffee in the morning, you will soon be paying much more for that privilege. Inflation will lead to what? Hyperinflation. It's all set up. Yahweh Shai is the ultimate chess player of setting it up. When people don't have shit, they go crazy. A motherfucker doesn't have when people don't have anything to lose, they lose it. They're gonna lose their fucking minds, man. Because these people are spoiled brats over here in America. So when a kid is used to getting what he wants, when he doesn't get it, he becomes wild. He kills. Okay? Why you seeing right now with these kids killing their moms and dads and everything because they're not getting what they used to have. Okay? The Spirit of the Lord is in the earth. All right? It says, over in Africa, fertilizer prices could result in 30 million metric tons less food produced. Lower fertilizer use will be inevitably weighed on food production and quality, affecting food availability, rural incomes, and the livelihoods of the poor. Director of the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization's Trade and Market Division has said, and what did they say last year in 2020? Okay? The World Health Organization said what? We're on the brink of a global food crisis. Famine. Okay? They didn't want to use that word. Okay? They don't want to actually scare you off. But we're the prophets. We're telling you, according to the Bible, there will be a famine. of a global catastrophic event. People gonna die from starvation. Let's go, man. 2 Ezra chapter 16 in verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. This is for the wicked. Okay? But we have been ordained to warn you that it's coming down the pipe. So when it hits, we are held accountable. No blood is on our hands. We're clean. We gave you the warning. Okay? And damn sure ain't gonna feel sorry for your black ass or your Latino ass or your you specs. Okay? When this thing happens. Okay? The Most High is gonna get rid of 2/3 of his own people with certain kinds of deaths. Famine, you're getting ate up by wild beasts of the desert. You're gonna be thrown into these camps. Okay, you're gonna die by the missiles. You're gonna die in these race wars. All that is biblical prophecy, according to Jeremiah 15th chapter. Okay, this is our duty, our job. Straight up work that we doing. We got work to do, man. This is the work right here. To warn your black ass. But for all these, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. And as Jacob has been seeing these things, these birth pains come upon the earth, he's still not turning from his wickedness. Verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then, because y'all people have received these PPE loans, unemployment benefits, they gave y'all all them damn stimulus packages. Okay, $600 with that. I think it got even more than that, $1,200 at one time. These PPE loans, people were thrown in jail for frauds and everything like that. Unemployment benefits, they were at depending on what state you in, they range from 6 to 8 to the $1,200 a month, a week. Okay, food stamps. Okay, all that's going to be cut off. You were in a good case. Now it's time for these evils to happen, man. All right. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. A terrible race war is coming, man. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine. The Bible specifically is heavy on this, man. And the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. You escape one, you run into this one right here. Okay? But we're warning you, keep throwing it out there, man. We're warning you that it's coming, man. All right, it says, but now there are widespread shortages all over the nation. And the Wall Street Journal shall publish a major article entitled, U.S. food supply is under pressure from plants to store shelves. Okay? A lot of these plants are going to be shutting down, man. They're not getting the products. How you going to be able to get it from when you walk from if the truck is not going to be able to bring it in? And I know this person from working inside of a plant that it was 18-wheelers coming in every day, all day. From the time before you get there to the time that you get there, by the time that you're there to the time that you get off. All right? It says many Americans had assumed that even if the rest of the world was suffering, that we would be immune. See, a lot of these miracle things not going to come over here. It's not going to happen because you see it happening globally. You think it's not going to happen to you. Wrong. Let's get that. I'm going to close it out with this. This is 2 Ezra chapter 8 and verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride, many great miseries. And this famine, beginning with the global supply chain shortage, is just one of them. There are many more miseries to come. All right? Giving all honor and glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakat, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutation to the elect men who push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth in these latter days. Abad the ball, Kwam Yashala, Shalom Makiyam.